After the summer of 2003, we did a fall tour with Haste.
At that point, I was just like, guys, I want to step down from playing guitar. I want to just focus on my relationship right now, get married.
And so in the middle of that tour, we had to find somebody to replace him, and that's when Phil first came out and joined the band at the very end of that tour with Haste.
We knew Phil from this band Tomra that he was in, local band that had played shows with us a couple times.
I started Tomra in, I think, 2001.
Tim wore a Tomra shirt for the 94 Hours video, and we're like, oh, like, our shirt's on MTV, like, this is so cool.
They were one of the San Diego bands that was on the rise and kind of showing potential.
We were stoked to play shows with them when we did. You know, we'd play shows and then we'd be in the mosh pit, like singing along with their songs.
As I Lay Dying was always energetic, and that's something that Tomra tried to like model from them, is just having an energetic live show. Tomra played a show with As I Lay Dying at the Scene.
That was when As I Lay Dying, I think, was first, like, blowing up in San Diego.
I was talking to somebody, I don't know if it was Joe or somebody, but they were like, Phil's really, really good at the guitar. And they were like, no, Phil's really good. He's As I Lay Dying good. It was like this notch, like in San Diego, to be like good enough to play in As I Lay Dying.
They had gone through so many band members that it was just like, that window was bound to open up again. And I was just like, just waiting. And then all of a sudden, you know, Tomra stopped playing.
So we called him up and like see if he wanted to come out on tour, fly out, learn all the songs, and jump in mid-tour, like, you know, like it's happened before with Clint. He's like, yeah, sure.
I quit community college, I quit my job, and told my parents I had to leave in 2 days, and my dad like didn't even like hesitate. He's like, yeah, if that's what you want to do, go for it.
He was like 17 when he joined.
We decided to have Phil fly out to New York to meet up with us where we were on tour.
I wouldn't necessarily play my first show in 2 days, but I'd be on tour with them for a week.
Since we were in New York, which is where Chris was from, Chris pulled him aside as soon as he got off the flight.
Like, hey man, like, I'm done, like tomorrow, like, you know what I mean, like that's it, like so you're on, like you got to be playing like the shows now.
They're just kind of like looking at me like, oh man, I don't know if you're ready.
And Phil was like so determined that he's like, okay, cool, I'm ready.
I grabbed my guitar and I instantly just started going over like the riffs.
He was like determined he was gonna learn the whole set in one night.
Surely enough, it was a joke.
Ha ha, Phil.
He started playing for us about a week later.